And we love a good twist here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. And as mentioned earlier, lockdown has really unlocked a different set of skills in the kitchen for pretty much everyone. Now, the nation had to become very creative when it came to stretching our pockets and also our dishes by adding a twist to our meals. Well, we do have a very delicious twist for you in store. I'm going to invite Yodi in to come and help us because earlier, just now, she just mentioned that CROSSE and BLACKWELL's tangy mayonnaise is your absolute favorite product to add a twist. Is this why you chose this recipe?
Obviously, you know that, and I'm a mom of a 2-year-old, so I'm always looking for ways to find or to save time basically and find ways that I can provide delicious and tasty meals for my little one. She's quite a fussy eater at the moment, so everything needs to, you know, meet her taste standards. So this is one of my go-to recipes for sure.
Okay, so I am a sucker for chicken mayo sandwiches, and we're about to make a chicken mayo pie. Yes. Oh, listen, I'm excited for this. So here we have our chicken already prepared. I did some meal prepping yesterday. I found that if I put my chicken breast and a little bit of chicken stock into the little pressure cooker, it becomes so easy and it's finished in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So you're gonna add some spring onion there, a little bit of cheese, and of course our hero ingredient, which is our CROSSE and BLACKWELL, our tangy mayonnaise. There we go.
All of it. There we go.
Add all of it, and I'm one of those people I like to guesstimate, so the more mayonnaise,
you wanted cheesy,
the better.
You wanted mayo-y.
Let's go for cheesy. Cheesy for now.
Shall we do all of it?
I think all of it.
Just because you love the cheesy ooziness as well.
Go. And of course, we're going to be adding our tangy mayonnaise, which is our hero ingredient. And what's amazing is the tangy flavor. It is so versatile. You can use it to add a rich, creamy texture to a salad, a chicken stew. You can use it as a dip for some veggie snacks or simply to add flavor to a wrap or a sandwich. The application options really is so vast. There's so many different options.
I mean, this is so, look at that. It's so rich and creamy.
And that's what we love. So the recipe calls for about 3/4 of a cup, but I think we can really just guesstimate that. I think the more sauce, the better for our pie. I've got our ready-made, we just bought some store-bought pastry. I've cut it up into 8 equal pieces. Now, I'm assuming for the little one, bite size is appropriate.
We just use this for.
And the 2-year-olds, they are quite picky, hey?
They are very picky eaters. And what's nice is we just recently launched a mild and creamy variant. So, especially for the little ones who might find the tangy variant a bit too tangy, the mild and creamy is slightly a bit sweeter, which is so much nicer. So we're using tangy in this one, but if you do have a bit of a fussy eater and they don't like that extreme tang, you can definitely use the mild and creamy.
Oh, well, listen, that mixture
I think this looks yummy.
Perfect. You can hand that over to me. What is it about being in the kitchen that you love so much?
Look, for me, it's a time to relax and unwind. Literally, you zone out and you just focus on what's in front of you. And also the reward of making something that your family enjoys, really.
Yeah.
And especially when they finish the plate, I mean, that's the ultimate compliment, really.
That is, right? And especially if you get the approval from a 2-year-old or any toddler, then you know you're a good chef.
Definitely.
I've just seasoned it with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Perfect.
We have our 8 equally cut squares here, and we're just going to do a little bit in the center. I'm going to do a little bit more because
you're such a pro in the kitchen, eh?
I'm pretending to be a pro, but can I tell you, I'm really starting to enjoy cooking. It was something that didn't come natural to me, but doing fun recipes like this really has helped. So we can play around with it. We can do little triangles, and I'm going to put you to work again.
Yeah.
So I've got our little triangles here, and then I'm going to pop it onto our baking sheet, and I'm going to give you this.
Yeah, let me crimp them on the sides so that nothing
oozes out.
We want to keep all that yumminess inside.
And then I went a bit crazy with the filling here, and you can see it's oozing out, but it's okay. We love it.
There we go.
So we've got some triangles, and here we've got a little bit of a rectangle. A great way also for the toddlers to learn their shapes.
100%. I mean, this is such a quick and easy snack. I mean, especially if you're doing a Sunday roast and you've got leftover chicken breast, and you know that's the part that everyone just leaves over and stays away from. Yes. I mean, this is such a good way to repurpose that chicken and create a whole new dish, and it makes such an easy lunchbox treat for the little ones as well.
And you know what? Yesterday for
I'll show you a trick actually, Zoe.
Yes.
instead of using egg wash, you can actually use the mayo on top. It adds a nice flavor to it as well.
Let's do that because,
Let's do some of that.
I mean, it's quite nice. I mean, if you're making a big pie, one egg is fine, but that's a trick my mom taught me, is if it's just you, cooking for one is always difficult. You just use a little bit of our mayo and you can brush it, and it will also give you that delicious golden tanginess that we want on top of our pie. Yodi, this is amazing. There we go. Simply pop it into the oven at 180 degrees for a few minutes, and we've got that recipe available for you. It's on our website, expressoshow.com. Of course, you need to also add that little twist to your favorite CROSSE and Blackwell product. We use the tangy mayonnaise because this is Yodi's favorite.
Thanks so much, Zoe.
Take boring out of everyday cooking with the rich, smooth, creamy and delicious flavor of CROSSE and Blackwell. SA's favorite tangy mayonnaise.